accurate local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
All right, Jackson, just get right to it. You know, we have this threat of rain and thunderstorms. How bad could it be?
Well, you know what the good news is that a lot of this is highly dependent on whether we get sunshine today. It has not been sunny really much at all. This is a live look from Gettysburg right now. You can see very, very gray skies. Showers and storms continuing to move through the region off the back of what we saw of a system off to the west. Some of these remnants have made their way in overnight. Now we're seeing yet more shower and storm activity, which is going to sap the energy out of the air needed for some of these severe storms to form. And notice this, off to the west, not a lot of clearing as well. So if we can stay away from that sunshine, this bodes well for the rest of the afternoon when we're actually expecting some of these stronger storms to arrive. This is part of a much broader severe weather threat that we're seeing across parts of the eastern coast that extends all the way down from southern Alabama into central parts of New York. Here in the mid-state, it's really pretty much the mountains eastward, and it's going to be a damaging wind threat. We've got potential for large hail, maybe a tornado or two. But again, this is all highly dependent on whether we can actually get some sunshine. That window about 1 to 8 p.m. It's going to be single cells initially. So that means that you're going to have individualized storms that are kind of separate from each other that'll merge eventually into a line. Again, that timing about 1 p.m. So these initial cells are going to be by themselves, and then by the time you get to be 3, 4, that's when that line is going to basically move on through. And thankfully, it is a fast mover, so it'll be out of our hair in a pretty decent amount of time. If you're thinking about grilling tonight, I don't know, maybe take a rain check on that. It's going to be pretty rainy. Even if we don't get the severe storms, we're still expecting storms. But let's talk about the risks themselves. The hail risk, again, over pretty much all of the entire mid-state. Same thing with the damaging wind risk. These are very, very similar risk areas. You're seeing a lot of the same thing with the tornado risk, which is going to be in parts of central and eastern mid-state area. If we get a tornado, I would be surprised, but it's still something that we're watching out for. Temperatures sitting in the mid-70s right now, upper 70s in Harrisburg, mid-70s in Louisville, and upper 70s in York. And as we get through the rest of the day, if you can manage to avoid these storms, you might break 80 degrees. Most of us are going to stay in the 70s because of the rain, because of those showers. Winds also something that we're paying attention to, but not anything major, just a little bit breezy at times. And for the rest of the week, well, we get into the low 70s Thursday and Friday, upper 70s by that next Saturday and Sunday. The nice thing, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, all featuring sunshine, James, and we get out of this rain and things actually start to dry out, which is good.
You know, so many outdoor plans today. So, you know, we don't want to hear about a lot of rain, but hopefully, you know, won't be widespread for everybody.
Absolutely. If you can find that window, I would say go out and take advantage.
All right. Sounds good, Jackson. Thank you very much.